The polygons are similar. Find the missing side length. Now, in a previous problem, I was only given two pieces of information. For example, I was only given like that info. So a side and I don't know and a side and a side. Now I'm given extra. Should that complicate things? Absolutely not. What I like to do is when I'm given two similar figures and I'm being asked to find the missing side length, I like to make a proportion of the big shape to the small shape. So big over small. I pick a side on the big shape that I know I have the corresponding part to. So let's use what looks like a hypotenuse, even though I know it's not. I'm going to choose 53 or 63 on the big, which matches up with 54 on the small. So 63 over 54. Now, if you're like, well, do I do the same thing with 56 and 48? Nope, I don't need them. Don't need them at all. Just extra information. I care about what that question mark is, and I'll just call it X for now. 35 over here matches up with I don't know over there. So 35 on the big is going to match up with X on the small. Now I have a proportion. And when you do a proportion, you do crisscross applesauce. So 54 times 35 is, of course, 1,890. I did that all in my head, and I didn't pause the video so I can look it up. Now I put an equal sign there, and I do the other diagonal, 63 times x, which is 63x. In order to get x all by itself, you divide by 63 on both sides, of course. And I absolutely know that this is, of course, 30. So 30 equals x, x equals 30, but I'm not even going to circle x because x isn't even part of my original problem. The figures are similar. Find the missing side length. The missing side length is 30. Okay? That's how it's done.